Okay, I want to look at what is the ultimate outcome for Putin. Death. Well, as with us all, our ultimate outcome in this physicality is leaving the form. But it's about death, it's about moving. This is moving, okay? And underneath of it, I think it has to do with the death of support, okay? It's the support of the people. Going into it, we have juggling, and you know, we know he's paranoid, thinking his sword's in the back. The challenge is what's being offered. And this nightmare scenario, he is not sleeping, and rapid fishtails, okay? The rapid fishtails. So he is, I think it's just paranoia. Absolute paranoia is coming for him, that he is facing death, and I think he really is thinking that this is coming quickly for him. So let's look at this. Swords in the back, nightmares. What's being offered is nightmares. Yeah. So let's see what this is doing, what about the rapid things that are moving now. Let's look and see. What is this about? Because it looks like he is paranoid that he will be assassinated, that he will be taken out. Sleepless nights, worried about death. As well he should be, because when he leaves the physicality of form, all those people he's had killed, he's going to have to face that. Above it, we have the strength. Strength of what? The secrets. Okay? Yeah. The secrets that are happening. That going into it, the unfulfilled harvest that he wanted in the world to make, you know, to bring Russia back together to its glory. And the challenge is now this tempering that's happening, and justice that's coming down the pike, his being overturned and out in the cold. Okay? So he is worried about the hidden things. Okay? About possible sacrifice. Okay? And justice that's coming for him. Karma. I think he knows about karma. And so let's pull one more. Let's look at the hidden things. The foundation of it is the hidden things. What are these hidden things? What are the hidden things that Putin is so stressed about? Looking at death, feeling assassination may be coming, paranoia, the secrets, sleepless nights. He's not living the good life, let's put it that way. So above it, we have new things coming down. So what is coming into play? New things. Justice. He's worried about justice. What's being held to and worked on. The challenge is him still trying to get away with this for the cushy life. He's backed against the wall and tied up. Okay? He's backed up on the edge and mentally tied up. He's tried to get away with it for his cushy life, but it's not happening, you know. Secrets are coming out in justice, facing justice. The universe is bringing justice, okay? And we see, should we look at the challenge of trying to get away with this or pushed up against? Let's look at this, that he is backed, about his being back on the edge. He is on the precipice and feeling tied up. He doesn't know where to go now. I don't think he feels he can trust anyone any longer. Totally on edge, unprepared. Because what I see in this card now that I've never seen before, he's got one long shoe on and one short one. So this is like coming out of the blue, and he is pushed to the edge, and he is not centered, not, okay. Above it we have the dark path that he's walked, and the foundation is the strength of that. Going into it, his mental attitude for a victory. The challenge is being blocked, not hearing, not taking anything in, and this overflowing cup of abominations, the message of support, message of support. So he wants that support, but he doesn't have it. He's still on that dark path, trying to have the strength of that path. And he just continues to try to say, I've got to have victory. That mental thing of just not back down, just continue, get a victory. But the challenge again is he is blind to the emotional drama that's happening and the message of being able to bring people together. So I feel like he's feeling isolated, paranoid. He's thinking he's got to have the victory. He's got to pull this out. But he's really blocked as far as his overflowing cup of abominations that is now coming into play. Okay? And he just continues to try to hang into that dark road that he's walking. Tries to just continue to hang into that dark road. But let's look and see where this dark road is leading to for Putin. Yeah, he's got a one-track mind. He's worried about assassination, it looks like, paranoid. And he's got, I've got to pull this victory out. I've got to pull the victory out so I can bring the people together and have this, that, you know, it'll turn things around for me, that they'll be singing my praises, and yeah. So we have what's being birthed, or is this America? Let's look and see what we have tied up, okay? Again, he's feeling, I think that he sees America as hindering him, okay, from this strong slice and dice, the Pandora's box. America is not going to play his game, and the challenge is what's rapidly coming in to bring this to its end, to suppress him, to temper his moving, his charging forward. So he sees America as a problem for him, that's got him in a way tied up mentally, that they're not playing his game of his, you know, trying to keep the lid on stuff and to try to move that forward to this this being his retreat. They're trying to temper him from going forward. So he sees America as definitely a fly in the ointment, if you will, when it comes to him being able to go forward. Let's ask, I want to ask, how does Putin see Trump? How does Putin see Trump now? What is Putin's idea about Trump now? He doesn't like America now because they're not going to play his game. So he sees America as a threat. Okay. Yeah, Trump, the cushy life. Okay. The worldview. And it's about what's going forward with that. The message about the actions that's happening. We have, of course, Biden or democracy. I think this is Biden, and that the wheel is turning with that. Okay? The Ugly Party is the challenge and moving them forward. The hidden agendas, and we have the judgment of the hidden agendas. It's about democracy moving forward, okay? He's got Biden on one hand, and he would like to see, but he knows the challenge now is the uber right moving forward, okay? And they see, he sees 45 as had the cushy life and the world stage, that he was able to put some energy out there, but he's got now the hidden things about the judgment. So what are the hidden things he's got going here about the Ugly Party and moving forward? What has Putin got up his sleeve with that? Of course, he would like to see the uber right back in power because that benefits him. But let's look and see what we have with this. What about the hidden things and the uber right? Yeah, it's about what's being sold, the merchant, and the struggle that they're having now. So he's tried to buy and sell them. They are facing loss now. The loss of this ability to bring them all together. The challenge is the light being shed now and going forward. Underneath of it, what's being held and juggled, okay? So what's hidden is, he's tried to bring in this debate, this confusion. This is what he's trying to sell, okay, when it comes to the losses of bringing these people together. But the challenge is the light on this moving forward, and what's being held and what's being juggled, okay? So it's about the manipulation. He's having a more difficult time with the manipulation now because of the loss going in, okay? And the support of that loss, okay? But let's look and see. We're going to do one more. I want to look at what is the merchant. What is he trying to sell? What is he trying to sell? What's Putin up to? What is he trying to sell? What's he trying to sell when it comes to 45? What is it, the uber right? What is it he is above it? Yeah, he doesn't like the harvest. It's not looking good when it comes to this abuse of power, okay? This manipulation, this ability to pull it off. Going into it, he's got a bit of a nightmare scenario with that now. Sleepless nights because he's out in the cold. The challenge is the family, the uber-right family, and the history, and underneath of it working on for the White House. Okay, so what he was trying to sell the merchant about this horrible, that they sold the seeds and bad harvest, and it was about an abuse of power, the nightmare scenario. We're out in the cold when it comes to the MAGA clan and the history, so he's working on trying to get the White House. So he's going to try to continue to fuel this stuff about the Poor Me saga, that 45 has been so railroaded. It was all, the witch hunt and all the rest of it. He's going to continue to try to sell that scenario. Why? Because he wants 45. He would like to have 45 back in power because he can manipulate him. Okay? Because he could manipulate him. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. So at the moment, Putin is paranoid. He's thinking, I've got to win at any cost so I can get the people back on my side. He's watching his back at every turn. He sees the writing kind of on the wall, but he would like to get 45 back in power. He will continue to fuel this drama as much as he can about 45 and the loss, and that it was so egregious, etc., because he's worried about Biden. Biden and America is a thorn in his side. So, on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.